Hello everybody, I've got another Arcane tier list for you, but today it's not about the characters, instead it's about the music. I have listed all the songs off of the Season 1 soundtrack album and all the songs off of Season 2, and I'm going to rank them in 5 tiers based on my least favourite to my most favourite. I wouldn't say there's a song I hate here, there's nothing that I find completely intolerable. I want to see, actually just out of curiosity to myself, which ones are my favourite. I think there's one that we know is definitely going to be going in top tier just based on the scene that it's in. Just to kind of get a bit of a breakdown, remind myself of some of the songs, and if I need to, I'll just open up a tab and play a little bit of each song just to remind myself. So here we go, Arcane music tier list. Let's see which song is my favourite. Top tier, we're gonna do, we're gonna use words this time instead of emojis. I think it'll be funny. Absolute banger. Then the next tier down, we're gonna go with, let's just go with yeah, I love it. This we're gonna do cool tune. Maybe we need something like yeah, I like it. And then I'll just put this one here, not for me. Okie dokie. Arcane songs tier list. First song we're going to go with is Playground, and I really like the kind of video they did for that one at Worlds, which was really cool. It's cool and I do love it. Is it an absolute banger though? It is really cool, and out of all the songs it did sort of get its own video. It introduces you to the Undercity, so it's quite pivotal in terms of the... I'm going to put it here in I love it, but it may move down to the end of there or cool tune. I really do like it, I just don't know if, compared to the other ones, I haven't been listening to it over and over again, and there's other ones I have been. I wonder which ones those could be. Welcome to the playground. It's really catchy as well. The first ones are always more difficult. Once you get more in there, you can kind of move them around a bit more. Enemy by Imagine Dragons. Now that one I'm not going to play because I always have copyright issues with that one, and it is really one of the most it's like the theme song of the show. It's also in I Love It, to be fair. For me, an absolute banger is a song that it changed my brain chemistry when I heard it in relation to the scene within Arcane. If it's a yeah, I love it, it's like I genuinely would listen to this on repeat. Would I genuinely sit there and listen to Enemy on repeat? Probably not, it's not my style of song, but I need to leave it there for now to kind of work out where the other ones hit in. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in middle tier for the minute, and then I'm going to move them up or down based on where the other ones go. Because I can see some other ones here that go higher than that, and I think if it came on, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I love this song. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't play this on a playlist, personally. Our Love, which is the Felicia Vander Young Silco song, but it's also in Season 1, obviously, with Powder, when she's sat there. I love it. For me, it's much higher than Playground and Enemy. This song is pivotal for me, actually. It's got a real sort of Motown vibe. Yeah, see, that to me, I could listen over and over and over again. The way I'm trying to look at this is if all these songs were on shuffle, would I be angry that Our Love came up? No. Whereas Enemy, I might not be. I'm always in the mood for Our Love. I'm not always in the mood for Enemy. I'm gonna put Our Love there, and these two stay there just for a minute. Guns for Hire. Guns for Hire is genuinely ridiculous. See, that wins it for me. The way it goes sort of down a note rather than up, that wins it for me. Guns for Hire is in, yeah, I love it, but it could move up to an absolute banger. I can see Guns for Hire making its way up. But for now, we're just going to leave it there, I think. We're just going to leave it there. Misfit Toys. Misfit Toys. Let me just remind myself. I know it, but I'm trying to like remind myself of the rhythm of it. Ooh. It's, okay, listen, it's cool and I do like it, but is it? It is good, but it's like I'm not always in the mood for that style of track. For me, I'd rather listen to Enemy and Playground, but it is cool. I'm going to go in, yeah, I like it, actually. I like it, and it's cool, but I don't love it, and it's not an absolute banger. It's not something I'd listen to on repeat, personally, for me. So I think it's somewhere in there, but as I haven't got anything in here for the minute, I'm going to put it there instead. All right? That's fair enough, right? That's fair enough. Actually, I can't put not for me. Great in the show, but not for me. That's what I'm going to put for that last category. Because there's going to be some here that they work perfectly in Arcane, but they're just not for me. Snakes. Now, is this the... Yeah, the Paris song. I like this. Here's the thing. It's a cool tune because I do love it, but I don't love it like Guns for Hire and Our Love. So it goes here and it goes after Playground but before Enemy. No, it doesn't. Enemy goes before. But it's a cool tune. It's really cool. Yeah, it goes in there. It goes in there. I'm happy with that. That's fine with me. Dynasties in Dystopia. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's cool tune. But where? It's not an I love it, because I wouldn't sit and listen to that over and over again. But it's in here. And I think I'd prefer to listen to that more than Playground, I'd say. You've also got to realise as well, there's certain scenes where I would prefer certain songs over others, and that's quite interesting to me. Because the minute it said the minute this intro rolled in, like I could picture it clear as day. Like super clearly I could picture that. To me, it's a cool tune. It's cool. It wouldn't be on my shuffle playlist, if I'm honest with you. It's not my vibe in terms of what I would listen to outside of the show. But in terms of, I'm going to put, instead of just cool tune, I'm going to put cool tune perfect for Arcane as well. Just to highlight that I like it even more because of how it interlinks with the show. Okay, next we've got Goodbye. Oh, Goodbye is, I'm pretty sure, up there, no? Yeah. See, it's a banger. It's an I love it. Is it an absolute banger though? It's in here for me. It's not just a cool tune, it's perfect for Arcane. It's a song that if I'd have discovered it outside of Arcane, I still would listen to it, for sure. And I'm going to put it above Our Love just for a second, but I may change these around a little bit. Guns for Hire out of these lot is still my favourite right now. And also, I think it helped really seeing the making of it. I'll leave that linked in the description. I've got some more Arcane music reactions and stuff. And I watched a behind the scenes with Mako, Alex, Siva, showing how they made Goodbye, Guns for Hire, and what could have been. It was just fascinating seeing the behind the scenes of it. For me, it's an I love it. Guns for Hire still tips it though for me. For now, at least, for now. Dirty Little Animals. Oh, let me just remind myself of how that goes. Hang on. But I'm just trying to make sure I don't get songs confused. Yeah, the introduction to what the last drop became after Vanda died. Yep. Okay, it's in the same bracket as Misfit Toys for me. This is weird as well. I'm sort of colour coding things. They seem to be all in the same space. I didn't plan to do that. It is perfect for Arcane. It's not just a yeah, I like it, it's cool. It goes there. Cool tune, it's perfect for Arcane. That's where it sits for me. Let me just... Yeah. It's very close to being a yeah, I love it, to be honest with you. It's higher. Yeah, that still stays top for me, but it goes after that one. And it goes above Playground and Enemy. But yeah, it's in there, definitely, for sure. Okay. Then we've got When Everything Went Wrong. That could describe many different things in Arcane. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a yeah, I like it. But it is perfect for Arcane. But it's here for me. It's an I like it. It's not the fact I don't like it. I do like it, but I wouldn't listen to this outside of the show. It's great for that scene, but it's not the most memorable thing of that scene. You know what I mean? Like, there's other songs that have made those scenes even more powerful, like Guns for Hire. You remember that song so poignantly because of the scene. You remember this scene more than you remember the song in this scene. The point I'm trying to get to is, if you just listened to that, and I said to you, you didn't have this to remind you, this is the Savika and Vi fight. If I said to you, that song, what area of Arcane is it in? Right? You wouldn't really remember, and that's, for me, it's not that poignant of a song given the context of the show. So for me, it's a, yeah, I like it. I like it, I could listen to it. It's not my favourite, it's not as memorable as other songs, but it complements that scene really well. That's where I'm putting that. It's cool, but I don't love it. That's, for me, personal opinion, that's where it goes for me. What could have been? Now this is just any excuse to play this song. This is my favourite song out of season 1, by the way, but without doubt. I want you to hurt like you hurt me today, and I lose when I play what could have been. The poignancy of that scene, the fact it's Sting singing, and just the tone of the vibe of it. Ray Chen on the violin is just, oh, it's not even a contest, it's an absolute banger for me. It is the best song of season 1, in my opinion. I mean, I've got them all here. It is What Could Have Been, and then closely followed for me by Guns for Hire, and then Goodbye, and then Our Love. Yeah, that's how I would order it, actually, like that. Then I would say the Echo and Jinx fight song, Dynasties and Dystopia. Then Dirty Little Lambs. I'd Snakes. I mean, I know a lot of other people put Enemy higher, wouldn't they? Yeah, Enemy's going to go there. Playground maybe goes there. No, actually, you know what? For me, that's the order. I would. These 4 are my favourite in that order. What Could Have Been, Guns for Hire, Goodbye, then Our Love, then through to these, and then through to these. When Everything Went Wrong and Misfit Toys, they're great. I just wouldn't listen to them on repeat personally. It's hard to see, but I basically put 1s on any of them that come from season 1, and then I'm going to put 2s on any of the ones that come in season 2, because I want to see at the end, is there a bias between season 1 and season 2? Did I prefer music from each season more or less than the other one? So, Sucker. Let's just remind myself of Sucker. We're on to season 2 songs now. Here we go. Yeah, it's really good. It's a cool tune. It's perfect for Arcane. But I don't prefer it to Echo and the Echo Jinx fight scene song. I don't prefer it to Dynasties and Dystopia. I do prefer it to Dirty Little Animals though. Playground's too low. That goes there. Yeah, that's where I'd put those. That's where I'd put those. Okay. Then we've got what I think is my favourite song of season 2. It's in my top 3 for sure. We've got Freya Riding's I Can't Hear It Now, this is the song I've had on repeat from season 2 the most. I've listened to this a lot, other than one other, which we'll get to in a minute. But this song I've actually listened to more than any of the others. I think it's absolutely stunning. This is one I found myself, it gets stuck in my head and I find myself singing it, for sure. Beautiful. It's such a beautiful song. That's top tier. It goes after What Could Have Been, but they're so close, to be honest with you. They're pretty much interchangeable. You could put that either way around and it wouldn't bother me. But I'm going to put What Could Have Been there just for the poignancy of that scene. I mean, if you think about it, they link up really, because What Could Have Been is when Jinx is firing the kind of rocket. And this is Cassandra's funeral. So they're almost like sister songs in terms of the events they link up to. I Can't Hear It Now is just stunning. I've listened to that song so many times. I've also there's a slowed down version on YouTube as well, which is really, you really can hear the production of it as well. So we've got I Can't Hear It Now and What Could Have Been. I think this is another competitor for top tier. This is like my favourite fight scene song, I think. And this is Woodkid to Ashes and Blood. It is so epic sounding. You've got you've got the chant that they're singing in the background, and then you've got just like all the Foley work, the little creaking noises and everything, plus that scene. It's got some of my favourite fight moves from Vi and Jinx, plus Savika and Caitlyn. It's so poignant because of what Isha tries to do to save Jinx, and then you've got like funny moments on top of all of that. You've got like Jinx teasing Vi and being like, you know, it's my favourite thing to do with Jinx when she's like the hope you got to, you know, before, and she's basically teasing her. To Ashes and Blood is also up there, 100%. It's the best like chant, gets you going, leans into the fight animation of the entire show for me. Until maybe the finale song, which we're going to get to in a minute. But for me, that goes straight up there. Ooh, Hellfire. See, this I overlooked at the beginning, but Hellfire is actually a banger of a song. What I really like about this song is how it changes up as well. It goes from like that, which is almost like a rap, to this next bit. Yeah, oh, I do love it. It's not just a cool tune and perfect for Arcane, I actually do love it. Yeah, it's an I love it, but where is it? Would I listen to it more than Our Love? No, I wouldn't. Would I? No, I wouldn't. But it's an I love it, for sure. It's not just a cool tune and perfect for the show. I would listen to this. I haven't done, actually, but I would. Yeah, it's there. It's an I love it. It's a banger of a song. Then we've got... Rebel Heart. Listen, it works perfectly for that scene. And I believe she is the same singer, I'm going to just double check, that did get jinxed. Djev, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, entered the international rock and metal scene in 2011. But I believe it's the same people that did get jinxed. Yes, it was. Okay, which I really like. The truth is, it's great in the show, but it's not for me. And the reason why, it's just not my style of music, but it works so well for that scene with Isha. Just the real cleverness of getting the same singer that did get jinxed to then do that song for when Isha appears, and she becomes like the archetype of sort of this goddess of Zorn that's trying to save everyone. It's very clever, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's not for me. I wouldn't listen to this unless it was for the show. It's the song out of all of the ones we've just spoke about. This would be the one I would listen to the least, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's cool, it works in the show, but it's not for me. And I think I've got to have one that I put in that bottom row, otherwise it's just ridiculous, right? So I think that one's going to go there. Another one I need to listen to again, because I actually don't know where I'm going to put this, is Cocktail Molotov, which is the Vi punk we see with black hair. Is it for me? Okay, listen, how do I put this? I prefer the scene more than I prefer the song. The only reason I'm leaning more towards the song is because of the scene. And it's one of these things, again, it's great in the show, but it's not for me. Do I really, 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 can I say I truly like the song, or do I just like what the song relates to? Yeah, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. For me, it's here. It's above Rebel Heart, for sure. It's there. It's great in the show, but it's not for me. There is no part of me that would sit there and listen to that song outside of the show. If I'm being honest with you, it's not my style of music, but it works perfectly for that sequence of Vi. But the reason I care about the song is because of that sequence of Vi. It's more for the show than it is for me. Does that make sense? That's fair enough, right? Ooh, Heimerdinger's Spin the Wheel. Go spin the wheel, see where it lands. This one. Our little John Denver Medinger. Look at him. Go spin the wheel and see where it lands. It's cute and I like it, and I like this lyric as well. Join in the circus, stay for a dance. It's cute, and I actually would sit and listen to this. Okay, it's going to go top of cool tune perfect for Arcane, because it literally is the character singing a song in character. Like, the voice actor that does Heimerdinger is the same guy singing in this song, and it's just very well put together. It's a cool tune, it's perfect for the show. It could be an I love it, but have I listened to it outside of the show and my reaction videos? No. And if you love the journey more than the end. I do really love it, I do, but it's more here, it's more cool tune, perfect for Arcane. It would be the bottom of here or the top of here, and I think just the fact that it's got the same voice actor who voices Heimerdinger singing on the song, it's more in that bracket for me. So that's where it's going to go. That's where it's going to go for now, is the top of the middle tier. Okay, the Beast. Let me just remind myself of the Beast. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This is another one in the bottom tier. It's not that I don't like it. It probably goes there. Great in the show, but not for me. I would not, like I said, I had to look up the song because I actually forgot which one it was. It's not that I don't like it, but I wouldn't listen to it outside of the show. Also, I've got Renegade. What's Renegade? Is that the Renegade? Yes. Okay. I like it, but again, wouldn't listen to it. But I do like it more than these three, I would say. I'm going to put it at the top of Great in the Show, but I'm surprised at how many of season 2 I'm putting it's great in the show, but not for me. I'm really surprised. I think these have all got the same theme. They're all really up-tempo and very intense songs, and I just think that's not my style. But they work great in the show, which is what, like, the point I'm trying to prove here is, it's not they're not good songs, I just wouldn't listen to them. Like, there's no part of me that would listen to that outside of that scene. So to be fair with you, it goes there, and I think it goes, yeah, it goes below Cocktail Molotov. Yeah, that's where I'm going to put that. Does this go top tier or does this go second from top? I've got to work this one out. Honestly, just the way they say dead or deceased, it gets me every time. Yeah, it is an absolute banger, isn't it? It goes after Ashes and Blood, because I think I'd actually listen to Ashes and Blood more. But it is there, it's not just a yeah, I love it. It's a banger, it's an absolute banger. It's a really short, it's only 1 minute 55 as well, and yet it's so memorable. Yeah, it's a banger. There's not even a debate, it's an absolute banger, right? What have they done to us? Yeah, it is. It's a cool tune, it's perfect for Arcane. It's not in a yeah, I love it. There's other songs relating to that section of Act 2 that I prefer. Spin the Wheel, Dynasties. It's there for me. It's just below Dynasties and Dystopia, which is the arcanejinx fight song. Yeah, it goes in the middle of cool tune, perfect for Arcane, because it is. But it's not like these other ones up here. I wouldn't sit there and listen to that one personally. There is one to do with Warwick that I would listen to though, which is Remember Me. And I've put both versions here because they're like sister songs. To me, both of the songs fit in the same bracket for me. Yep. Remember Me is yeah, I love it. It probably goes above Hellfire. Probably above Our Love, yeah. Because there's that version and then there's the other version, which is the intro. Yeah, it goes there. I love it, actually. It is a really, really cool song, and it's very memorable. Yeah, Remember Me goes in there in between 2 songs from season 1. Okie dokie, all right. Then we've got Blood, Sweat and Tears. Young Ambassador is so stunning. Blood, Sweat and Tears. Is it an I Love It though? Okay, here's my pitch. I'm gonna put it above Spin the Wheel, and for me it's a perfect tune for Arcane. It's a cool song, but I haven't listened to it again since I did my reaction video, and that tells me everything I need to know. When I did the music reactions the other day, I haven't gone back to that song, but I've gone back to other ones, just personally in terms of taste for me. So it's gonna go there. It's gonna go cool tune, perfect for Arcane. That's where I'm putting it. Okie dokie. Then we've got. Oh no. Has everyone got their tissues ready? Everyone ready for this? Do you know what? I'm not even going to put myself through listening to the rest of that because I actually will start crying because I listened to this 2 days ago when I was out for a walk. I had headphones in and I genuinely choked up, like actually got upset. It's not an absolute banger, if I'm being honest with you, but it's in Yeah, I Love It, and I'm just trying to work out where. Why have I put all blue ones at the top? It's so interesting. Yeah, it goes below that. Yeah, it goes in there. It goes just above Our Love. I think Hellfire's got to come up. Yeah, Hellfire's got to come up. Yeah, I'm happy with that for the minute. But yeah, Isha's song goes in Yeah, I Love It, because I do. I really do love it. Okay. Wasteland, which is the Jinx I'm Giving Up song, isn't it? I think it's that one. Here's the thing, I really, really do like it. It's definitely, it's up there, but I don't know where because there's other songs that hit harder for me. Even though the actual context of the song and what Jinx is going through that moment is really quite prolific. Guns for Hire and Goodbye hit harder. Isha's song hits harder for me. I'm going to say cool tune, perfect for Arcane. Is it weird to mark it that low? It's a cool tune for me, perfect for Arcane. I do really, really like it. It's just, it doesn't hit like these other ones. And I don't know if I'd sit and listen to this outside of the show. We've got The Line, which is the, like, Victor song. But you see how there's, like, some songs that I can remember and other ones I can't? That tells you everything you need to know. Yeah, okay, this is up there. This is a Yeah, I Love It, but where? I love it more than Our Love. I love it more than Hellfire. I don't love it more than Isha's song. Yes, I do. But I don't love it more than Remember Me. Yes, I do. But I definitely don't love it more than Goodbye. No, I don't. It's going to go there. It's going to go fourth position of Yeah, I Love It. To be honest, these are all very interchangeable because I do really love these songs. But Remember Me gets me more, actually, than The Line for some reason. But The Line is really cool. Stay pretty, always on course. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's up there. But it doesn't beat these three for me. That's where I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. Then we've got My Best Enemy Is You. We know where this is going. We know what this is. We know this is going top tier. The question is where. So if it's there, how does that make me feel? Yeah, it needs to go higher than Pale Town Blue. But it's not really higher than Ashes and Blood. They're on par to me. I can't really move them around any more than that. It goes up there. It goes up there for me. To me, I'd still listen to What Could Have Been, I Can't Hear It Now, and to Ashes and Blood more. Every single Instagram edit on Instagram that I've seen with that song, I've stopped and watched it. So that tells you everything you need to know. Then we've got Come Play. Now, I couldn't remember what scene this was from when I did the reaction, and then I literally, during editing, I was like, this is ridiculous. How could I have not remembered what scene this was from? Banger. Okay, well this is also an absolute banger, but where? Oh no! Is it higher than Paint the Town Blue? No, see these are going to be really hard to rearrange. I think the top tier we're just going to have to go with it. Imagine, so this is definitely my number one of top tier at the moment, what could have been. And then I Can't Hear It Now. And then to Ashes and Blood. These three are joint fourth place for me. I can't really rearrange these around. They're all in the same boat. And then we've got one very crucial song left at the end. Here's the thing. People aren't going to agree with me on this, but it's not really for me. It's great in the show, but it's not for me, I don't think. If I'm being honest with you. The look on your face. I would love to have seen the look on your face then. What do you mean it's at the... Of course it's at the top. You idiots. Can't believe you fell for that. Right, where do I put it in the top? Okay, let's start here. Is it better than What Could Have Been? For me, no. What Could Have Been is so poignant. I can't put it above What Could Have Been. Is it above I Can't Hear It Now? In terms of the listenability of it, no. I'd say I've listened to I Can't Hear It Now more than Fantastic. If I'm being honest, it moves to there, but I've definitely listened to it more than to Ashes and Blood. 100%. So it goes in third place in my top tier. See, you really thought I was going to put it there, did you? Did you really? Come on, you know me better than that. There it is. That's my completed Arcane music tier list. I really enjoy doing these tier lists. It's a way for me to actually like sit down and just break down the show a little bit more and discuss more about things without having to necessarily sit and react to things, because from a creative perspective, I'm always sitting there worried about copyright. Whereas I know with this, there's more I can show you on the screen than just things that might get, a copyright strike. So I've got another Arcane tier list on the way very soon. I actually tried recording it the other day, didn't like how it was going. I didn't quite like the style of it, so I've changed it up. And I've done a different approach to it, and I think it's going to be very funny. I think it's going to be like the other one. It's going to be much more silly. It's a silly tier list, but I think you're going to really love it. So I've got that coming soon. I'm going to do a, for science, rewatch of the prison scene, and we're going to kind of go over that, and I think that's going to be really cool to take another look at again and really analyse it. And then what I'd like to do is a Q&A. So make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to be putting out some posts on the community tab asking you guys questions. What do you want from me in terms of content? In terms of series I'm going on to react to, I'm going to watch a movie that was recommended to me. It's called Imagine Me and You. It's got, it's got the lady from Coyote Ugly in it. I can remember her name. Piper Perabo. Sorry if I butchered that. And Lena Headey. I don't really know her as much. Maybe I do. She looks familiar. I must know her from somewhere. And it's like a rom-com, a lesbian rom-com, and I've never seen it before. During her wedding ceremony, Rachel notices Luce in the audience and feels instantly drawn to her. So that sounds exciting. So basically, I'm going to check that out. And then in terms of series I'm going to be reacting to, we've got Killing Eve coming up. We've got Fleabag, and because people keep pointing out these glasses, which I honestly just wear because they stop me from getting migraine headaches. But thank you for noticing them either way. I usually wear them on my eyes, obviously. But when I'm recording, I just put them up and then it holds my hair back. Blue Eye Samurai is on its way. So those are the three that I've got kind of lined up at the moment. Of course, I'll be coming back to Arcane and doing sort of more reaction to that. A couple of people also have mentioned they want to see me do like a breakdown or an analysis of the show. I quite like the idea of just doing like a Q&A. I ask you guys questions. It can be some funny ones, it can be some more serious ones, and then I just run with it and create a nice, long video, chilled, laid back of me just talking about Arcane, some funny moments, some serious moments, some things to do with analysis or fan theories, just basically me discussing different parts that I may not have had the time to in the reaction videos and just going back over things. So the best thing to do is just subscribe, and I'll be putting posts out on the community tab over the next few days and weeks, and you'll learn more about what I'm reacting to as I go. If you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time for probably some more Arcane themed content and then some more exciting stuff on the way. Don't you worry about that. Okie dokie. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.